Welcome to the video on how to configure a Workday OAuth2 account and use WorkdayQL Snap in the SnapLogic Intelligent Integration Platform, IIP. In this video, we will learn how to configure a Workday REST OAuth2 account, run a select query with WorkdayQL Snap, and increase the output records to the maximum. Ensure that you have your Workday account's login credentials ready. First, let us configure the Workday REST OAuth2 account. In the SnapLogic Designer, drag the WorkdayQL Snap. In the Accounts tab that opens, click Add Account. SnapLogic IIP supports two Workday accounts, Workday REST Access Token and Workday REST OAuth2 account. In this video, we configure the OAuth2 account. Click Continue. Enter your Workday instance details to configure the required instance of SnapLogic, including label, hostname, tenant name, client ID, client secret, authorization endpoint, and token endpoint related to our Workday instance. Click Authorize in the Workday login screen. Provide your Workday login credentials and authorize the SnapLogic integration access. After successful validation, the system automatically generates the access token, refresh token, and access token expiration. Now, select Auto Refresh Token and Header Authenticated. Click Apply. Now, let's run a select query using the WorkdayQL Snap. Navigate to Settings. The Open API Path field has two resource paths in the Settings tab, Data and Data Sources. Use the data endpoint to execute WQL queries, which is the primary function of the Snap. Use the data sources endpoint to get a list of all data sources and data source filters that allow you to filter the fields and sources used in your query. After selecting the data endpoint, the operation suggestion shows two possible operations, get and post. Select the get operation and set a select query. After the query is executed, we get 20 records, which is the default number of records the Snap is configured to fetch. Now, we use another select query from Workday that gave us a much larger number of results when executed in Workday, 386 results to be precise. Enable pagination. Save the Snap settings. We again get 20 records, that is the default number of records. Now, to get all our expected records in SnapLogic IIP, we update the limit to 400, a number larger than the total records the query fetched in Workday before we save and execute this query again. The system fetches all the 386 expected records when we set a higher fetch limit, provided the preview document count user setting is configured to show a higher number of records. To check the records, click the Document button. Click Expand All to check all the records here. You get the same records that you got when the query was executed in Workday. Use the get operation when a query is fewer than 2040 characters. For a larger number of characters, use the post operation. In this video, we learned how to configure a Workday REST OAuth2 account, run a select query with WorkdayQL Snap, and get all expected records with the WorkdayQL Snap. Thank you.